Have you ever wondered who really controls the global economy? Is there a hidden force shaping your mortgage, your savings, and the price of everything you buy? The answer is surprisingly close to yes. Meet the Bank for International Settlements, or BIS, a real institution operating quietly from a circular tower in Basel, Switzerland. The BIS is the central bank for central banks, a silent giant whose influence touches billions of lives every day. Most people have never heard of it, yet it stands at the very center of the world's financial system. Your local bank answers to your country's central bank, but central banks themselves look to the BIS. It's the ultimate insiders club where global financial leaders coordinate actions far from public scrutiny. The BIS was built by and for central bankers, a private forum, trusted bank and rulemaking body all in one. Decisions made here ripple outward, shaping the flow of trillions of dollars worldwide. When the world faced financial collapse in 2008, the rescue plans were refined in BIS meeting rooms. The BIS operates above national politics, protected by extraordinary immunity and secrecy. Its closed-door meetings and sealed archives allow central bankers to make tough choices without political pressure. But this secrecy raises critical questions about accountability in a world demanding transparency. To understand the BIS, we must go back to 1930. The world was reeling from the Great Depression and the aftermath of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles had imposed heavy reparations on Germany, creating a logistical nightmare for international payments. A neutral, expert institution was needed. Thus, the BIS was born. Its original purpose acted as trustee for German reparation payments, serving as a go-between for distrustful nations. Basel, Switzerland, was chosen for its neutrality. The BIS was established as a unique company, owned by central banks, and granted special legal immunities. Its early years were turbulent, and its original mission quickly became obsolete. But its founders saw a bigger role, a permanent forum for central bankers to cooperate, share information, and coordinate policy. Even during World War II, the BIS operated as a strange island of neutrality, though not without controversy. After the war, its role as a hub for managing the post-war financial order was solidified. Today, it remains a quiet but indispensable pillar of the global system. The BIS today is far more powerful than its founders imagined. It plays three crucial roles: bank, brain, and referee for the world's central banks. First, it acts as a secure bank for central banks, holding vast reserves of gold and foreign currency. Second, it's a global think tank, employing top economists to research everything from inflation to digital currencies. Its reports shape decisions made by central bankers worldwide. Third, the BIS is a global referee, setting the rules for international banking through committees like the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. The Basel Accords, for example, dictate how much capital banks must hold to prevent crises from spreading. These three roles, bank, brain, and referee, are deeply interconnected. Banking services build trust, research identifies risks, and rules are implemented by member central banks. This feedback loop places the BIS at the nerve center of global finance. It doesn't pass laws, but its standards shape how trillions of dollars are managed. The BIS's influence is subtle but immense, guiding the machinery of international money. Its power comes from knowledge, trust, and the ability to operate above politics. Yet, its secrecy and independence spark ongoing debate about its accountability. Understanding the BIS is key to understanding who truly governs our financial world. To grasp the BIS's influence, look at the numbers. It's owned by 63 central banks, representing over 95% of global GDP. The BIS holds hundreds of billions in assets for its members, including about 7% of all central bank gold reserves. Its rules, like Basel III, apply to thousands of banks worldwide, governing how they lend, manage risk, and protect against crises. The assets under these rules total in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. A decision in Basel can affect whether a small business in Ohio gets a loan, or a family in Spain can afford a mortgage. The BIS employs just 600 people from over 60 countries, a small, elite team with outsized influence. They write the reports, manage the assets, and facilitate the meetings that steer global finance. The BIS's combination of global reach, vast holdings, and regulatory power makes it a unique force. Its quiet authority shapes the financial world in ways most people never see, yet its small size and secrecy fuel both trust and suspicion. Every 2 months, the world's top central bankers gather in Basel for the Global Economy Meeting. Heads of the Federal Reserve, European Central Bank, Bank of England, Bank of Japan, and People's Bank of China meet behind closed doors at BIS headquarters. No cameras, no journalists, no public statements, just frank, confidential discussions. Here, they debate interest rates, currency risks, and the health of the global system, coordinating responses to crises without causing panic. These meetings have been critical, especially during the 2008 financial crisis. The trust built in Basel is considered essential to global financial stability. But this secrecy also fuels suspicion. Who holds these unelected technocrats accountable? Critics argue that such power, wielded in private, risks prioritizing elite interests over the public good. The mystery of Basel meetings embodies the central dilemma of the BIS stability versus transparency. The BIS's unique power and secrecy spark fierce debate. Supporters say it's a neutral guardian coordinating global finance to prevent chaos and set safer banking standards. After 2008, the BIS led efforts to make banks more resilient. Its independence is seen as protection from political meddling. Critics, however, see a shadowy institution above the law, with broad immunity and little oversight. They argue it's too close to big banks and too far from democratic accountability. Is the BIS a necessary stabilizer or a dangerous concentration of unaccountable power? The answer remains hotly contested. The BIS isn't stuck in the past, it's shaping the future of money. It leads research on central bank digital currencies, coordinating global experiments and pilot projects. The BIS is also tackling climate risk, developing frameworks to help banks manage environmental shocks. It pushes for greater disclosure of climate-related financial risks. The bank is deeply engaged with the rise of artificial intelligence, exploring both its promise and its dangers for finance. Through initiatives like Project AIs, it's researching how AI can detect financial crime and monitor banks. The BIS aims to harness new technologies for stability, not chaos. As the world faces new uncertainties, the BIS's role will only grow. But the central question remains, is the price of stability worth the cost of secrecy? Now that you know about the silent tower in Basel, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.